Do you miss old Roblox? I know I do. That's why today I'm going to be showing you a method of how to go back in time to old Roblox. With this method, you can make games, play games, socialize with nostalgia-loving Robloxians, and of course, you don't even have to worry about slenders. So the main premise relies on this one Roblox game called Retro Studio. Basically, what this game is it's a recreation of like old Roblox sort of. So when you join the game, which you'll see in a second, you get to see all the game pages. Now, if you want to play this the most realistic way, you're going to have to turn down all your graphics, just like turn the graphics quality to 1, just like that. And now it'll be a lot more realistic for like old Roblox kind of feel. So we're going to go to a different game. So what game do we have? We have a couple options. So you can see the main game page here where we've got all the games. We have natural disaster survival, we have the elevator owner on, just stuff like this, random things people have made. If we go up here to the bar up here, we can go to the catalog and you can see all these different items we can buy for our avatar that do cost retro bucks, not real Robux of course, and you can get retro bucks by buying it or logging in daily. Then if we go over to the avatars, you can see our avatar. Now this is my avatar I've customized. I got a couple items from events because actually this game does host events. These are the Christmas events. There's also Easter events and other things, but this was the Christmas one. Now we can also go to the build tab where I've made a couple games in the past. Now here, we'll show more about this later with the edit system, but this is basically how it overviews. You click create a place, you can just create one. You can configure all the things, the name, the thumbnail. I'll show you more on that later. For now, let's just go into natural disaster survival, which is in the era of 2013. So there are a couple options. You can play as a guest, you can play by yourself, or you can just play with everybody. Now I'm going to be playing with everybody so I can show you the chat features, and if you want to play as a guest, it does require a game pass, but it means you also are restricted from chat access and your avatar will just be a guest as well, your username. It's pretty cool, pretty nostalgic. Alright, we're in natural disaster survival. As you can see, we got people around. We got this person with this cool troll avatar, this person with an epic face on his shirt, with the player list over here, we got the chat down here. There's even the game menu like this. The only downside is you'll see Roblox in the corner of the screen still, but other than that, everything is pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to show you a more recent time era for those that are more recent to Roblox watching this video. So this is mid-2015, so you might be reminded of 2016 a bit. The difference between mid-2015 and 2016 is that in 2016 there was R15. Now 2015 was the time that I joined Roblox. As you can see, we got actually the player list here, and we got a gravity coil, but this isn't exactly a clone of Speedrun. Somebody made this themselves. They didn't make it perfect, but it's still pretty cool. Retro Studio also works on mobile for all the mobile viewers watching. Now it doesn't have the animations of this specific game, but it is still pretty cool and it still works. Alright, so now that you've seen the games, we're going to go over and show a bit of the building system. So if I click the edit button on one of my games I've made recently, we'll start teleporting to it, as you can see here. So the game will start to load, and this is kind of the game I built already. This isn't default, some stuff I built. So there's a couple of things. Now this is sort of like an old Roblox studio, as you can see. Now all the models you can use are basically from the toolbox. You can get tools and scripts and stuff. There is a scripting system, but it's pretty complicated, and honestly I don't know that well. Alright, we inserted a script, and if we open it you can see this is the scripting system. Now I don't actually know much about this or how it works. It looks kind of similar to Scratch or maybe the Unreal Engine's script system, but I don't actually know much about it, so we're going to just close out this. Let's say we want Builder Man in our game, so we can go over here to the toolbox and click Builder Man. Now we have Builder Man over here. We can spawn Builder Man next to the DJ's get. Alright, now we got DJ Builder Man. I think that's pretty good, so we're going to save our game. All you have to do to save it is click File and click Update Place. Now when it says updated successfully, you can just click close, and you can now exit by clicking File and then exit. Alright, now we come back to the game menu. We can just go over to Build, and we can see our game, which is Social Hangout, and I can click play. I spawned into my game, and as you can see, it's pretty nice. We got like a player menu here, just a mid-2015 era, and we got Builder Man right here next to DJ like we did. I added some other things to my games as well. I got this burger, I got some cola, I even have a speed coil. We also have the Morph Magic menu, which has basically, if you were on like Island Life in Paradise, you've probably seen this before. You can just click it, you'll morph into it, you see? There's a lot of cool things you can add. You can even add admin if you want to your own game. Overall, I'd say Retro Studio is pretty cool if you want to go back to old Roblox. So the link will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.